gotta tell you some stuff. There's some creepy shit going on around here, the city. Wait till you find out who it is. You're gonna have to get your car. Watch the camera, Whiskey. We're gonna have to put you on camera. They also discussed this in the city council meeting. The police are watching right here at the end of the bridge for speeders. Hit the button. So we're just gonna watch them. See if we can get a sheriff come through speeding and see if the city police will pull him over. They're driving quite a massive vehicle there now. Come on, Whiskey.
Gotta make hay while the sun shines. That's your little Joe Flash. Oh, I love you. Velvet ears. I love hot pursuit. Instant victory. God, see, you did a no-no. You came through a stop sign, and that's a $300 fine.
$300?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that kind of steep?
Well, it is if you're sucker enough to pay it. Good.
They're driving quite nice Suburbans or whatever those things are. Right? See if we can get it back on here. Whiskey don't wanna. We'll see if we can zoom in on that in a minute or whatever. It's a Suburban, whatever. Man. Let's see if we notice what's missing over here, Whiskey. Come here. Okay. What vehicle are we dealing with here? What I want to point out is what's missing off these vehicles. You just hold on. We're going to this way, harass the officers. So what's missing off these vehicles is protect and serve is gone. You got emergency. This must be a new vehicle. What is that? A Chevy? Defiance, police. Yeah, see, it don't say protect and serve anywhere. Let's go and find out about that. Well, he done left. We was gonna cross the road, get back over there and ask him some. So right here is where he was parked, and that's where they all park. But I just want to point out one thing, okay? This is not where we're finding all the broken glass. We find some speeders through here, but not the broken glass. Broken glass is on the other end of this bridge, and more so on the bridge just a block over, right? I'm just saying, right? So whatever, we ran him off, I guess. We ran the police off from watching that spot. I wasn't trying to do that. I was going to ask him some questions, important questions.
Flash, everybody's a dipstick, except you and me, I guess. Just sick of it, sick.
So anyways, that's where an auditor does not use his head, right? Suppose that's where AI would come in handy to remember to. We were crossing the road. I saw the officer there, right? Sitting there. But I didn't think about it because I've noticed. My point is, I wasn't going to give him too hard a time. It's city police, right? Cut you guys some slack. But I wanted to, ask some legitimate questions, and he would probably not, him himself wouldn't have the answers. I don't know. I'm not for sure who. With these cheap ass fucking sunglasses, these lenses ain't worth shit, right? I can't see shit through them. Anyways, point is, I should have I wasn't even thinking, as I should have before crossing the road, as went over, because I knew better. When we got across the road, I didn't see him with anybody pulled over, so I wasn't going to harass him too much. Not, because at that time I wasn't thinking of what I would have to say. But then then I remembered it's been a while now since the Defiance police cars used to always say protect and serve on them, right? In fact, when it was first noticed that they were no longer showing that, I took a picture of one in front of the police station and edited the photo and said intimidate and harass. And a lot of people, and it looked like it was really on there. A lot of people was like, is that the real new cars or what? It was, but the fact is the protect and serve was missing. And so I wanted to go there and ask him, why is protect and serve no longer on the side of this police car? And there was something else I was going to ask him. Just 2 questions, right? But whatever. I wasn't going to harass him. I'll give him a little bit of a hard time, right? Of course, I'm going to have to. But not real, but not like I am the sheriff's or nothing like that. But I did notice he was pulling out and going that way. Maybe he just seen me and remembered that, we need to get over there and arrest Mr. Engel, right? Maybe that's what was going on, probably. Because I know Defiance City Police got my back, right? We're tight like that. That right, Whiskey?
You idiot! You idiot! You numbskull! Is there something wrong? Are you kidding me? Did you see that? You done scuffed all the chrome off my bumper and made my vehicle criminally attack yours. I don't think it's anything to laugh about.
Anyways, that was my lesson that I did on purpose to teach you what not to do when auditing. Is to forget to be like, oh, right there's the officer. Let me go over. Had the lights been on, he'd been doing something, I might have stopped him. I wasn't thinking about it. Whiskey wanting to get over here to park. By the time we got across the road, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Right? But then he seen me coming back. And probably, hate to say it, but he's probably like calling in the office. Dispatch, that guy with the dog in the camera, he's heading over here. Could you get Sergeant Doctor on the phone and radio and tell me what I need to do? Just get out of there. Just get out of there. We're watching his videos anyways. If he does something wrong, we'll catch it. But get out of there. He's going to ask you questions that you're not going to know how to answer. He's going to point out stuff we're doing wrong, point out violations. He's going to just get out of there. We don't want to deal with it. They're calling him right now. Did you make it out of there? Car number, it's on the camera. Well, was the car number even on there? It used to be, have they changed that too? Of course it's going to be on the plate or whatever, but it used to be, man, I didn't catch a car number on it. Well, why do we need that big ass? Why do we need... I don't know. Why do we need a big ass fucking Suburban? This Defiance. This is what your tax dollars are going for. What? Why? Really? Why do we need to replace the cop cars as often as we do? People would say, oh, well, they got all those city miles on them and all this and that. But the truth is, why? Just consider it. Why are we replacing? It's our choice, right? We're the people. Why ain't we taking this up with the mayor? Oh, more questions for city council, right? Why are city police cars, and I'm not trying to, maybe you might have to replace the seat. I'm not trying to say they shouldn't be comfortable, But why are these city police cars, especially for places like Defiance, and then you take the smaller areas around here like Napoleon and, you know, Bryan and Wasion, you know, all these, it's no different that they all get all these, your tax dollars go to keep replacing all these cop cars. Why? And then, so we replaced these little Chevys or Fords, whatever they had. Oh, Dodge Chargers. And now we're replacing them with big ass fucking Suburbans and Durangos. Right? Like, what's going down? You know? Well, you know, we had to start upgrading our force because we've had this threat running around the area, running around, popping out his camera, putting us on the spot. We got to upgrade our force. You know, before you know it, might have 3 or 4 more people out here with their cameras. Might have to arrest them all at once and throw them in a Suburban. Or we might have to go keep the peace somewhere. We all gather in one vehicle. They won't see us coming. We'll jump out, have them surrounded. Right? All in the name of keeping peace for the banksters. I've sort of come in a little bit of collaboration with a few other auditors and, you know, trying to stick together with them. So I need more content that also has this auditing stuff. But see, that's not, originally that wasn't, as I've said before, the real direction my channel was going to go. I wasn't going to be around out here harassing these people. And it's not really harassing. But, you know, I say that as lack of a better term, right? But it's doing our rights. That's what the audits are. And I'm going to do more than First Amendment audits and stuff. It's about auditing the whole thing, and I keep saying that. But the point is, I know I need to get a little more content like that up there. And the thing is, I can find enough of it. You hear the sirens every day here. But just how all this shit's been for me, you know, I don't want to be overly disrespectful to the ones who don't deserve it, right? So I don't want to come up on city police, which I understand the city police has nothing to do with what happened to me. That is the truth, right? But, I mean, when it comes to holding oath, do they really get the right to say, we can't help you there? But anyways, so I'm not trying to be over, and, you know, everything's overall kind of, you know, I'm not trying to be overly disrespectful to anyone who don't deserve it. So, but you understand what's going on with me. So it's hard to be around these people. I mean, that's my intention, to do good videos. And it's not like I've gone overboard on anything so far, right? But I'm saying, you know, there's certain things I'll do that because I feel like sheriff's office deserves it, but not, you know, necessarily every officer, right? And not just because I have an issue with just because you wear a badge, but I don't have a right to take all my shit out on everybody just because they wear a badge, I'm saying, right? So around here, but, you know, so I get out here with the camera, right? And overall, I've done all right. But sometimes, you know, like when I seen this officer there, originally I was crossing the road with whiskey. I was going to leave it at that. Took a little, some footage from right there where we were crossing to show him. And then, originally, but I mean, so mostly what was going on in my mind is that just where my mindset is at the moment, right? Like, it's hard. It's just hard not to be disrespectful when this is the shit that's gone down, and they don't even fucking have enough guts to look at their sons and say, we were fucking wrong. And that's, oh, it's in the name of law. This is the way it's done. This is the way it goes. You were wrong 100%, right? My shit you still have, which is, you know, I don't know how I can't get there's a lot of people that don't understand it. And I'll talk to people and it's clear they think that my shit falls into asset forfeiture, right? I want to understand a couple of things here. One, I've said this in maybe another video. It's not a matter of asset forfeiture for my case, right? That's not what went down. And there's other people that go through this kind of shit, and this ain't what went down, right? Technically, as long as it's been now, they threw me out of my house, right? Just a year and a month ago or something like that, right? Technically, under most standards, you could have been foreclosed on and still been in your house that whole amount of time and longer in most cases. A lot of people get out even beforehand, but 2 to 3 years or whatever, right? But I wasn't trying to do that. I was still trying to handle it through court properly and all this and that. They played these games, right? They didn't have a right to my shit. That's what people don't understand. There was nothing in the court order said they had the right to my stuff that they refused to let me leave with, and then for over a year have refused to tell me where it's at. That's criminal. It's criminal, it's disgusting, something needs done about it, right? But so when something like that, so I come upon any officer, especially on certain days where I'm reflecting, trust me, it's quite a bit. But on these days, it's hard to, oh, there's an officer, let's keep our cool here with this and that. Not like I'm gonna, but I might direct some disrespect that isn't well earned yet, and that's the whole point of being out here with the camera when we see them, to make sure we're catching what's going on. One of the things, right? And then also to assert our rights and shit like that. Oh. But it's tough though, huh? Right? I mean, really. Officers see that stuff, they want to take off. But really, had he waited there a minute, I could have been like, made a deal, I'll tell you what, officer. I'll sit right here and make a note of everyone who's speeding while you go to the evidence room and, grab me some of that weed, right? Help a brother out. One good turn deserves another, right? So you get back with, I'm not asking for much, a couple pounds of that weed. And, I tell you, I'll give you 5 license plate numbers of speeders for every pound of weed. It's legal now, so, why can't we work something out there, right? Or ounce, I should say. I'm not trying to be greedy. But that's our excitement for today. We should just consider everything, right? If nothing else, more money that you and the future generations from you will be indebted to, enslaved to, keep paying for, so that these people can drive around in style, maximum comfort, while they run around acting like pirates, right? Your tax dollars is paying for every freaking bit of it. And then once them flashing lights set their targets on you, you're paying for it even more. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep all of his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. See ya.
Canine sleuth who works twice as fast, got a higher IQ, and works for dog biscuits.